And if you get Vanessa Bryant pregnant, you become the Black Mamba, okay? You recover the mantle. It's like the Green Lantern ring. Like all the magic, all the work ethic, the mentality, it's all in there. Where else would he leave it?
The internet is in overdrive right now, claiming Vanessa Bryant is pregnant with twins. And not just that, people are saying she finally replaced Kobe, and the timing couldn't be messier. Because while the Bryant family should have been celebrating Natalia's huge moment, graduating from USC with honors, her proudest day got swallowed whole by baby rumors, Instagram whispers, and straight-up disrespect. Pictures started popping up online, blurry shots, zoomed-in angles, TikToks breaking down soft launches. Then came the so-called insiders, swearing she was carrying twins, spilling names about mystery baby daddies, and even throwing around betrayal claims. Suddenly, Vanessa's silence wasn't just silence anymore. It became the scandal. And Natalia? She was right in the middle of it all. Her spotlight ripped away before she even had a chance to shine. Fans didn't stop at, "Is she pregnant?" No, they dragged Kobe's name into it. Social media lit up with wild takes, linking Vanessa to NBA legends, family friends, and random celebrities, turning it into a brutal storm of gossip. And all while Natalia, a 21-year-old just stepping into her own life, had to watch her big moment collapse in real time. Because Natalia Bryant had just achieved something major, graduating from USC with honors. That's massive for anyone, but for her, it carried a whole different weight. She didn't just push through college, she carried grief on her back, losing her father, losing her little sister, and still held her head high. She walked that stage like a warrior, repping her family's name with pride, proving she was built to endure anything life threw her way. For a moment, the world cheered her on. Celebs showed love, fans sent congrats, and even Taylor Swift sent thoughtful gifts to the Bryant family. It finally felt like a win for them, a breath of fresh air after years of heartbreak. But just as fast as that joy came, the rumors crashed it down. Not even a week later, the narrative flipped, and suddenly no one was talking about Natalia's accomplishment anymore. Instead, the whole internet had its eyes glued to Vanessa Bryant's stomach. People swore she was pregnant, and once that rumor hit the timeline, the reactions were instant and messy.
Vanessa Bryant pregnant? I ain't want to be in my business, but what the fuck? You telling me Kobe Bryant's ex-wife, is pregnant with somebody else's baby? What the bomber clot? You nah be serious. You can't be serious.
Overnight, the conversation twisted. It went from "Congrats, Natalia" to "Who's Vanessa sleeping with now?" Headlines didn't even sound like news. They read like messy gossip blogs. And the ugliest part? People saying she was replacing Kobe, throwing Natalia into the fire like her dad's legacy was up for debate. How is a 21-year-old supposed to enjoy her biggest milestone when the internet's busy tearing her mom apart and turning her dad's memory into clickbait? She's already survived more heartbreak than most people will ever face, and instead of peace, she got dragged into another circus. And then came the so-called evidence, paparazzi shots, zoomed-in frames, red circles around her waist, slow-motion footage dissected frame by frame, all to prove a baby bump was there. The internet wasted no time turning into CSI Vanessa Bryant, zooming in, screenshotting, and cracking jokes like they were solving a true crime case. And the memes? Oh, they came rolling in fast. One had fans crying with laughter, screaming, "Ken, now?"
If you get Vanessa Bryant pregnant, you become the Black Mamba, okay? You recover the mantle. It's like the Green Lantern ring. Like all the magic, all the work ethic, the mentality, it's all in there. Where else would he leave?
Funny, sure. But here's the kicker. Vanessa hasn't even shown the slightest hint of dating anyone. No soft launch selfies. No brunch pics with a mystery man lurking in the background. Not even a playful, flirty emoji. Yet somehow, the internet swore it had cracked the code of her love life. So what did Vanessa do? She clapped back the only way she knows how. Sharp, subtle, and a little savage. She jumped on Instagram and dropped 2 memes that said everything without saying much at all. The first, a photo of Rihanna in goggles, flipping the bird. The caption read, "Me protecting my peace, not pregnant, having fun all summer." The second, "I'm not mean, I'm just not the one." Short, cold, straight to the point. Very Vanessa. But here's the twist. Instead of shutting things down, her clapback poured gasoline on the fire. People didn't drop it. They started digging deeper. Some said she was just guarding her privacy, while others accused her of flat-out lying. The comment sections exploded with takes flying left and right. One user wrote, "According to statistics, she waited much longer than most men would. Let that woman live, it's nobody's business." Another took it further. "Not a fan of her or Kobe, but she's not cheating. She's a widow. Black men are just mad because she got the bag and moved on with her non-black life." Yeah, it got that messy. And here's where it hit the hardest. This wasn't just about Vanessa anymore. Her daughters got dragged into it too, especially Natalia, because once people started saying her mom was trying to replace Kobe, that wound cut way too deep. Then came the wildest part, the baby daddy speculation. The internet wasn't just asking if Vanessa was pregnant. They wanted names, like who could possibly replace Kobe Bryant? That's when things really spiraled. The first name thrown around, Rob Pelinka. If you know basketball, you know him. Kobe's longtime agent, turned Lakers GM, and a close family friend. Rob's been around for years, even helping Kobe with business off the court. Naturally, the internet latched onto one viral TikTok showing a cozy-looking photo of Rob and Vanessa. And if that wasn't enough, fans went wild over a simple birthday tribute Vanessa posted for him.
Vanessa Bryant and Rob Pelinka picture goes viral, and a lot of people are speculating about if Rob Pelinka and Vanessa Bryant are, know what I mean? Rob Pelinka, you thought you got away with it, but you ain't get away with it.
Just some pictures and a kind caption. But in internet land, that's all it takes to spark a scandal. The problem? Rob isn't hiding his life. He's married, publicly and happily, with kids. While his bond with the Bryant family is strong and genuine, nothing romantic has ever been confirmed. Still, the gossip machine didn't care. The whispers kept spreading. But then came the name that had blogs in a chokehold, Pau Gasol. And honestly, people couldn't help but side-eye this one. After Kobe passed, Pau didn't just show up once. He's been there consistently. Family dinners, sending flowers on meaningful dates. Even at Kobe's jersey retirement, Vanessa introduced him with so much warmth that fans started connecting dots. What really fueled the rumors? Valentine's Day. Paul reportedly sent Vanessa white roses. Not red, but still. Valentine's Day flowers for a widow?
Saw surprises Vanessa Bryant with some beautiful white roses, and everybody think it's just okay because, you know, they're just friends, there's nothing going on. No.
The internet didn't hesitate. What kind of friend does that, unless there's something more? So now the question isn't just, is Vanessa pregnant? It's, who got her pregnant? And the conversation isn't innocent curiosity. It's messy, like people are tallying up names, comparing every man against Kobe himself. That's when the whole thing turns dark, because it's not just about Vanessa's privacy anymore. It's about Kobe's legacy, about Natalia's peace, about a family that can't seem to catch a break. To really get why this rumor shook Los Angeles so hard, you have to understand what Kobe Bryant meant to that city. One Reddit user summed it up perfectly. Kobe is a deity in LA. The guy is a legit religion here. No other sports figure comes close. Not Jeter in New York, not LeBron in Cleveland, not even Curry in the Bay. Brady in Boston? Not even close. Mike in Chicago? Still not the same. In LA, Kobe wasn't just a superstar. He was untouchable, a living monument. So now, 5 years later, the idea that Vanessa might be pregnant feels to some fans like a straight-up betrayal. Which is wild when you actually step back and think about it, because Vanessa never asked for any of this. She didn't chase fame. She wasn't clout hunting. She was Kobe's wife, raising their daughters, and then overnight, she became a widow. And yet, here come the fans, mostly men, acting like she owes them something, like her grief has to look a certain way, like she's frozen in time, permanently stuck in 2020, because they can't let go of their idol. Some even said out loud that she should never date again, that her job now is to stay single forever and die a legend's widow. Excuse me, so what? She's supposed to raise her kids, cry behind closed doors, and never feel love again just to keep up somebody else's fantasy. That's not just unfair, that's disturbing. And the scariest part? That pressure doesn't stop with Vanessa. It slides right over to Natalia. Because if people think Vanessa betrayed Kobe's memory by moving on, then guess who they expect to carry the torch? Natalia. Suddenly, her every move, what she wears, who she talks to, who she dates, gets picked apart under the microscope of Kobe's legacy. She hasn't said a word publicly, not one statement, and still people are twisting her silence into whatever story they want. That's not just heavy, that's suffocating. Now, before anyone keeps preaching that Vanessa owes it to Kobe to stay single forever, let's rewind to the real story behind that marriage. Because newsflash, it wasn't some fairy tale. It was raw, emotional, and very, very messy. Kobe met Vanessa when she was only 17, still in high school, working on a music video set. He was 21, already an NBA star on the rise. He saw her, fell hard, and in no time they were engaged. A year later, they walked down the aisle. But it wasn't just young love. It came with baggage. In 2003, Kobe was accused of assaulting a 19-year-old hotel worker. The case got dropped, but Kobe publicly admitted to cheating on Vanessa. And here's the shocking part. He admitted the woman didn't view it as consensual. That scandal nearly destroyed his career.
That you did write about in the book, and that has been highlighted, is case.
Mm-hmm.
And you had made a TikTok on it saying, basically, you know, if you read the details of the investigation and of the allegations, a lot of it is tied to Kobe and his personality, and there's some awkwardness in there. Can you explain some of that and kind of what you found out from reading that investigation?
Yeah, well, I actually went to Eagle, Colorado, where it took place, and spoke with a lot of people. And it's interesting. Like, do I think Kobe raped this woman? Yes. Do I think Kobe thought he was raping this woman? No. And I know that sounds like a cop-out answer, but I don't mean it that way.
And Vanessa? She stood right by him, quietly. No press tours, no crying on TV. She took the hit with him, and she stayed. Kobe apologized with words, with tears, and oh yeah, with a $4 million apology ring. Yes, $4 million. This wasn't Disney romance. This was complicated, chaotic, and painfully human. And through it all, Vanessa kept protecting him. No tell-alls, no interviews dragging his name, no dirty secrets leaked from her side. She carried that marriage. She carried his image even when he didn't protect her the same way. So now people online screaming that she should never love again out of respect. What are they really saying? Because let's be real, Vanessa already gave Kobe more forgiveness than most women ever would. One commenter spelled it out perfectly. Kobe cheated on her before. Let her move on. She stayed down before and after the drama. Exactly. Vanessa didn't stay for the fame. She didn't stay for the money. She stayed for her family, for her daughters, for the future they were building. Through heartbreak, headlines, and humiliation, one thing has always been clear. Vanessa and her girls aren't standing alone in all this, because while the internet is out here debating whether she has the right to move on, the people who actually know her have never left her side. And that's where the idea of found family comes in. Not everybody who holds you down has to share your blood. Sometimes it's the ones who show up when the cameras are gone, when the gossip fades, and when the pain hits hardest. Those are the ones who matter. And one of those people, Shaquille O'Neal. Big Shaq has made it clear his loyalty to Kobe's family didn't die with Kobe. He's been there quietly holding it down, making sure they're good when the spotlight isn't on them. And then, of course, Pau Gasol. Yes, his name got dragged into the messy baby daddy rumors, but let's be real for a second. What Pau has done for the Bryant family goes way beyond gossip blogs and TikTok conspiracies. He didn't just show up once for a photo op. He's been a steady presence. From family holidays, to dinners, to check-ins that nobody even hears about. Pau has been there.
Writing, our little one has finally arrived, Elizabeth Gianna Gasol, a very meaningful name for our super beautiful daughter, #GirlDad. And that wasn't enough. They also asked Vanessa Bryant to be Elizabeth's godmother, an honor that she happily accepted. Vanessa writing, my goddaughter is here. Congratulations, Pau and Kat. Love you three so much. So touched by your request to honor my Gigi.
And when he and his wife welcomed their daughter, he gave her a name that honored Gigi's memory in the most personal, heartfelt way possible. Now that is what matters more than any rumor or headline. Because through lawsuits, loss, and non-stop judgment, Vanessa, Natalia, Bianca, and Capri have built a circle that's unshakable. And when the world turns on them, again, that circle is what keeps them strong, no matter what the internet says. Whether Vanessa is pregnant or not, the truth is this: the world keeps reminding the Bryant women that grief, legacy, and fame come with no mercy. The second they try to breathe, somebody tries to choke them with the past. But if the cost of healing is public backlash, then what happens when they finally stop asking for permission to live? Because here's the thing, these women already survived the unthinkable. So what happens when survival isn't enough anymore and they start reaching for real joy again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.